This lecture is the answer to the assignment given to you in the previous lecture. This is just a recording of me thinking loud and walking through the assignment. Maybe you took another approach, and that's fine as long as you get the end result. Okay, I'll take the script from the previous lecture and I'll save it as another file. Okay, so here I create a new variable username. Input, I want the script to ask for the username that authenticates on Linux. Input, and this is a string username. And here, instead of this hard-coded value, I write username, my new variable. Okay, I don't want this username to be hard-coded here, so my script will ask for the user that will be created. So let's say new user equals input of, enter the user you want to create. And I want a variable for the command that will be executed. So let's say command equals, and I'll copy paste this value from here. Okay, so sudo user add -m-d /home, and instead of user2 I'll have my new user. So I'll concatenate a string here, plus new user, plus, okay, it's very important to have a space here. If I write something like this, I'll get an error. So this space is mandatory. -s/bin/bash plus new user. Okay, here I also must have a space. It's the space from here. Otherwise, I'll get an error. I can print the value of this variable if I want to be sure that everything is okay. Okay, and here instead of this string, I'll have command, so my variable from here. And this single quote doesn't have to be here, so I erase it. Everything is just fine. Now let's print a message. Print a new user has been created. And now I want my script to ask if it should display the users, so the content of /etc/paswd input, let's say answer equals input of display the users, yes or no. And if I choose yes, it will display the content of that file, otherwise it won't display. So if answer is equal to y, then I'll execute this command from here. So I'll indent this line with 4 spaces and I'll print the user's variable. Okay, that's all. I save the script and I'll run it from the command prompt. cd desktop, cd network automation. Okay, and this is my script. So Python and the name of the script. Okay, it's asking for the username that will authenticate on Linux. So Andrei, the password my pass123, and now I must enter the user I want to create. Let's say Dan. A new user has been created. Display the users and I choose yes, so Y, and it must display the users. And you can see here our new user named Dan. So our script works as expected. It created a home directory for my user, the shell is bin bash, so everything is just fine. Okay, this is my answer to your assignment. See you in the next lecture.